Yes, you've seen the title and thumbnail, it's true. South African Fortnite servers are actually being tested again. But here's the crazy part. This already happened once before, and as we all know, nothing came from it. So why is everyone talking about it now? Well, in this video we're going to go over what happened last year, why South African servers disappeared for over a year, or at least the news about them, and why they are suddenly being tested again, and whether this could finally mean we are getting our own servers after all these years. So what happened last year? To understand what's happening now, we actually have to go back to January of 2025. That's when Hypex tweeted that Epic had started testing 3 brand new server locations, and as we all know, it was South Africa, Mexico and Indonesia. And obviously South African players were excited, me included, because this was literally the first real sign that local Fortnite servers could actually become a reality. For years we've been stuck playing on well over 100 ping, most people even playing on 200 ping. I mean, if we can't play Middle East, we have to play EU, and most of the time we have to play 180 to 200 ping. And I mean, there's literally people playing over 200 ping for all these years. So did we actually get the servers or not? Well, obviously we didn't, because otherwise we wouldn't be playing on a high ping, right? So a month after the first tweet in 2025, Hypex tweeted again saying unfortunately nothing had changed and that the servers are still only being tested. And then I'm pretty sure Epic even shared like a link or something where you can go and test like your ping that you would be able to get. So I'm gonna try and find that link, and if I got it, I'll just put it in the description. So just click the link and then you can go test what ping you would get if the servers go to Cape Town. But besides all that, I mean, obviously nothing happened, and after that we didn't hear anything. There were no announcements, no release date, and literally nothing from Epic's side. It was always Hypex tweeting about it. So eventually most people, including me of course, just assumed that, you know, that's the end of it. They were testing it, it failed, we're never going to get South African servers. So why is everyone talking about it again? Well, fast forward to today, out of literally nowhere, Hypex actually tweeted that South African Fortnite servers are being tested again with a bunch of other countries as well. And if you see on the tweet that I'm popping on screen right now from January 2025, it was South Africa, Mexico and Indonesia. And fast forward to the tweet today, it's only South Africa that was on the list back then that's on the list now. The other countries weren't on the list. So does that actually mean we have a better chance of getting Fortnite servers now compared to January of 2025? I mean, why would Epic come back after more than a year, like a year and a half, and test South African servers again? I mean, surely there's sort of potential for us to get servers. I mean, otherwise Epic would have declined it and it would have been the end of it, right? Obviously none of us works at Epic, so we don't know the exact reason why it's taking so long and if it's ever going to happen. But I mean, there is a few possibilities that could actually make a lot of sense. One of them being, it's not that simple to just, you know, put a server in Cape Town and give us 0 ping or low ping for all that matters, you know? Like, it's not as simple as plugging a computer into a building, you know? As we all know, AWS servers are in Cape Town, and that's why the server is going to be there. I know there's a lot of you that's going to say, nah, but we need a server in Joburg as well, what. Even if it's in Cape Town, we will still get low ping. Even if you're staying in Limpopo, that's like the furthest away from Cape Town, right? That's why I'm going to include the link in the description, so some of you that's not even staying in South Africa, that's staying somewhere in Africa, you can go and test your ping. It is a AWS link, so that's why I'm saying it's going to show your ping that you're going to get if the servers are in Cape Town. So if you're staying somewhere in Africa, you will be able to see how much ping you're going to get. It's most likely not going to be exactly that you're seeing when you click the link and stuff, but it's going to be more or less the same. And I mean, also another reason why I think it's taking so long is obviously as a South African, you know, load shedding exists. We didn't have load shedding in a long time, but I mean, it's still a possibility. So they have to, you know, make space for that, for the backup powers, all that stuff, security at the servers, all that. South Africa is known for crime, especially with copper cables and fiber cables and stuff like that. So they have to take that into consideration as well. So that's why it's most likely taking that long, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What's the reason why it's taking so long? I've also seen a lot of people saying that it can be the player count that can play a role in this as well, and that's why it's taking so long. In my opinion, I don't think the player count is the issue. I think we have enough players to fill the servers. I mean, if you take for example games like Call of Duty Warzone, Battlefield had their own server, but obviously it got taken away because there wasn't enough players. But let's just take for example Call of Duty Warzone and Rainbow Six Siege, right? They all have South African servers. I'm pretty sure both of them are in Joburg. I'm not pretty sure, but I think so, and they are doing fine. I mean, yes, on Siege for example, the more populated server is obviously console, which makes sense. Same with Warzone, most people play on console, so that's why. I mean, if you play Call of Duty, you will know that in the normal battle royale modes you don't get games. It's normally only the casual and resurgence that you get games. I mean, a lot of South Africans prefer to play resurgence because it's more fast paced, you know? If you play normal battle royale, it's going to be so long, and then you don't find people, and then all of a sudden you find people, get eliminated, and then it was all for nothing, you understand? So resurgence got the respawn feature. You can come back a few times, fight again. It just gives you more practice into the game, right? And I mean, with Fortnite, it isn't just one game anymore, right? right? You've got the normal battle royale, you've got zero build that brought a lot of players back and a lot of new players to the game. So that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure a majority of the players right now in South Africa are playing zero build because of the ping. I mean, there's some that plays on PC and stuff that uses stuff like exit lag. Look in the description down below for a link to get a special on that. But that's been using exit lag and stuff to get low ping on Middle East while it's broken, because obviously on console, you know, you can't play Middle East when it's broken unless you use your console software. Same with the PC one, using exit lag makes your ping less even though Middle East is broken. But recently they did change the server for Middle East, so even if you did use exit lag, it will still be broken. Some people got it right where they can play normal Middle East ping while it's being broken. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of them. Even though I'm using exit lag, it still gives me the normal ping, which is like 250, so that sucks a bit. But yeah, I just think we definitely have enough players for it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Do we have enough players or do we not? I mean, if you look at some of the YouTubers when they are live streaming and stuff, taking for example CypherPika and Courage, they get a lot of bots in their game. As you know, there's a lot of bots recently in games. Yes, for some people it's not that big of an issue, but for some people they want to feel competition. They want to feel like the game is actually hard to play. They want like to feel more rewarding at the end of winning a game. If you go up against a bot as the last player, what's the fun in that? You know, it's a bot. Yes, you win a game, great. Wow, it's a bot. You want to fight a real player so you can be like, you know, I've earned that win. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Even though people are saying we don't have enough players, I think the server in South Africa could work perfect. I mean, obviously for a lot of competitive players, that would mean that they will be able to play on low ping, because the last time South Africa was on the map for competitive Fortnite was back in the World Cup days. And I know for a fact that if we get servers now, there's going to be a few South African players that's going to be able to compete with all the players overseas. Even though South Africa won't be the biggest competitive server, I mean, like OCE, you know, they removed some stuff. I mean, there's always a possibility for that, but with any server there is a possibility for a lot of downsides. Let's say in the beginning of a season you want to play ranked and stuff, it's going to take longer because not everyone is playing ranked. Let's say you get to high ranked on the first day, especially on Middle East, you won't be able to get games. That's why most of the times people play EU. The lowest ping you can get on EU, on PC at least, it's like 150, unless obviously you stay in Cape Town. You can get that without a software, I'm pretty sure. And then with PC you can obviously use exit lag to get like 100, maybe 90 ping on Middle East and stuff. I think like the average ping on Middle East when it's working is about like 150 in the game, and then in creative it's like 120, 130, maybe sometimes even 110, you know, somewhere there. So let me know in the comments what ping you guys get to EU and normal Middle East ping. So yeah, I mean, South Africa, like I said, is the only new location on that list. I mean, that could mean absolutely nothing, or that can actually mean that Epic is properly working on the servers behind the scenes. So let's hope for that. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think we are finally going to get servers? Is this the moment for us South African gamers, play Fortnite, you know, do good, do tournaments, all that stuff? I mean, for content creation, it's definitely going to be cooking, to say the least. I mean, there's a lot of people that's going to come back to the game. There's a lot of content that's going to be posted from South Africans. I mean, over the last few years, the content obviously died down a bit, but that's, you know, understandable with the hyping and stuff. It's not fun to make a video while playing on hyping. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like and share it with a friend who didn't know South Africa servers are getting tested again. I will appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. Hope you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.